Welcome if this is your first time on the channel. Today we are listening to Stephen A. Smith finally admit the truth about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and this whole rivalry situation because they've been going crazy the last 2 weeks. So let's listen to him. Make sure you subscribe. Click that like button. That's how they push the video. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese kind of sounds a little bit like the conversation you just had about wanting the spotlight. This is what I said about it, and I love it. I want to see them going at it. I want to see them playing physical. I want to keep this racist crap off the court where it belongs. If some jamoke wants to talk like that, then go home. I don't want to hear it. I love this rivalry. I am here for every single second of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points on opening.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special,
Here you go.
she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level. That's number two. Number three, Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark. Because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her come uppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no-good-ass people in this world. And their definition of happiness is bringing you down to the level of misery they experience every day. And so that's unfortunate. But in the end, the WNBA is moving upwards. Both of those young ladies are going to be incredible contributors to the product and the brand. The fan base should continue to love the WNBA and support the WNBA as we all do. And racial animus exists in this world. And to a lot of white people out there, I've said this on many, many occasions. If you're not one of them no good bastards that would do something like that, feel something like that, say something like that, nobody's talking about you. Don't personalize it and embrace it as if black folks and other folks are lumping you with them. No, we know how to isolate. We know how to look at a Susie Schuster and say she's a wonderful woman. She's straight up. She don't play. She don't tolerate no nonsense, but she's a damn good woman. She's been my friend for decades. I love her. I know her. Compared to some white woman that might be a racist, okay? Or some white man that might be a racist compared to your husband, my buddy, Rich Eisen. It's ridiculous. We know how to decipher and distinguish the difference between no good people and people who are really, really good and loving people.
That's facts. We do know how to do that. Now, I got two things I got to say about this. One, I'm glad he admitted that Angel Reese ain't on the level of Caitlin Clark. This is like Steph Curry and Draymond Green. They are miles apart. It ain't even close. But I believe the league, because he brought up the race element, right? I believe the league is using this to market the WNBA. They are using race to market they want the Bird Magic thing to be used for the WNBA to help it take off. The problem is they ain't found nobody as good as Magic. You got Caitlin Clark. She gonna hold it down. She is good as Larry Bird. But they don't have nobody that's a great player that can match up with her and got a name. Except one girl that's in college. The problem is she just had an injury. If she could come back and she's the same player, then this is the person that they need to be like using to market against Caitlin Clark. They don't need to make it a race thing though. They could just market the two girls and have them going against each other. Caitlin Clark and Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins is a real good player. If it was them two, you're like, okay, yeah, Caitlin Clark, Juju Watkins, market them against each other. Young, can play against each other. But Angel Reese, these two ain't a rivalry. These two ain't on the same level with their game. Angel Reese should still get support. You know, she should still have her fan base. She should still be in the league. She's a great rebounder. That's what she is. That's that. Then you got this whole other thing with Caitlin Clark where she's nice at the game of basketball. They just got to find her the right rivalry. But what do y'all think about Stephen A. finally admitting the truth about this whole rivalry. But then, who do you think is the person where they could bring in and have Caitlin Clark versus that person? I think it's Juju Watkins, but she's still in college. Once she get in the league, they could try to market them too if she could come back from her injury. But y'all let me know, do you think they gonna find somebody? Because the truth is, if they don't find nobody to rival Caitlin Clark, I think the WNBA, the hype, the marketing they using with the whole race element, I think it's just gonna die again. And we'll just be like, hey, Caitlin Clark is a great player, but that's all the WNBA got, and the league gonna go like this. Because guess what? Caitlin Clark is hurt right now. So they're dependent on one person. That's a bad deal. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. As always, if this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel, check out the other content, click that like button. Y'all be easy, be safe.